She called my wife and screamed. She's blue. She did it. She really did it. My grandmother discovered her, and obviously she was traumatized. She did what any mother would do when they see their daughter hanging from a ceiling fan. Blue in the face, ran over, tried to lift her up. My mother was already dead. My mother was a single mother, raising 3 boys in Brooklyn. She was definitely ill her entire life. She would tell me, when are you gonna move out? When are you gonna move out? When are you gonna leave? I can't raise you anymore. You know, I can't take you anymore. I love you because you're my son, but I hate you. And when I actually was ready to move out, I was 20 years old. And she actually gave me a problem. I was the worst person in the world. How am I leaving you? I don't want to paint my mother in the light of some vindictive woman. She was sick. Everything that happened was the mental illness. It wasn't my mother. For me, growing up in Brooklyn, it was mental health, you know, be tough, you know, there's nothing wrong, shrug it off. So everything that she was going through was kind of brushed under the rug because it was more of, oh, that's her personality. She's a woman from Brooklyn with 3 sons, crazy 3 sons driving her crazy. You're not bipolar, would you give it a break? Stop, you want attention. I was the worst for mental health. You know, as I'm an advocate now and I try to speak to anybody that I can and explain situations that I've been through, the fact of the matter is I was the worst. Let's stop being naive to the facts. Mom, I am aware now. I understand. I wish I had the knowledge to help you. In your name, I will become an advocate for mental health awareness. I will spread your life story in hopes that someone else can seek right treatments, and so another loving son won't have to wish for the rest of his life that he had the knowledge to help his mentally ill mother. My guilt is what propelled me to do my speech. That's why I'm able to speak about it so harshly and, you know, so bluntly. And hopefully there's somebody out there that hears it and maybe things will start to change. She would put it out there, you know, on social media. I don't want to be here anymore, I'm sick of life, and it also seemed as though that was her personality. You know, I wish I would have known. How pathetic does that sound now? My mother posted for 6 months on Facebook, I'm gonna kill myself. I don't wanna be here no more. I can't take it anymore. I mean, she put it out there and nobody knew how to handle it. All the times that she was putting it out there, everybody knew, but did we really think she would? No, not for a second. Not for a second. Not when she's seeing a psychiatrist 3 times a week. She's out on disability due to her illness. You know, she's getting medication. You know, yeah, we see a decline, but she's seeing the doctors. How is a family supposed to know how bad it really is? A death certificate, suicide by hanging. How come it doesn't say suicide due to mental illness? If she had cancer, it would say terminal illness, cancer. Do you really believe anybody that commits suicide is mentally healthy? Why would she do that? What's the reason? Mental illness. When I got there, the cops told me, you know, I can't go in there yet. And I told them that I need to see. Because even up until that point, it didn't feel like it really happened. I couldn't buy it, almost. And finally, when they were done with their investigation, they let me go up there and see her body. And lo and behold, yes, she really did kill herself. My mother was Linda Raimondi-Cooper, and she took her own life at the age of 62. That happened September 9th of 2017. I know that mental illness killed my mom. She didn't do it to herself. And anybody that thinks that, you know, mental health isn't an issue, I wish I could show them what it looked like to see my mother hanging from a ceiling fan.